Welcome to One Brothas Mind, and I am KD Smooth. Today we will question and challenge popular information and views from a B1 perspective, while we expose the real facts you need. We do this to strengthen your logical, critical, and discerning thinking skills. Because in today's world, hard choices are mandatory and they come with consequences. So you need all the information. And at One Brothas Mind, we do this from a B1 Yeshua the Christ followers perspective. Now, if you're not ready, you better get ready with KD Smooth at One Brothas Mind. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's KD Smooth coming back at you with a new report. I pray you all are doing well, family. I wasn't even... This is a spur of the moment report. Let's put it that way. I had heard about this topic that I'm going to share with you in this report recently, but I've been inspired to do a report myself on this issue. And the issue we're going to cover is this. If you haven't heard, there's a black woman follow train that's been started and going here recently on TikTok. And it's having some serious impact. Let's put it that way. So we're going to chop it up on this topic, this black woman follow train topic or issue on TikTok. We're going to break it down for you. Okay, but before we do, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to One Brothas Mind, where we bring you the information and facts you need. Go ahead, hit the like button. Share this on all your social media with all your peoples. Okay, now that you just did that, all right, let's get into it. Like I said, I was inspired literally moments ago, family, to go ahead and do a report on this. Again, I had heard about this happening on TikTok. I thought it was a good idea when I heard about it. And then I recently came across some updated information, and I want to share some of that with you. Just to kind of let you guys know how things are going with this black woman follow train on TikTok, and some of its effects. Okay. For those that don't know, on TikTok specifically for this follow train, but on social media, on all social media in general, especially to my white listeners or listeners from other groups of people, y'all may not really be affected and dealt with in the same fashion that black people are on social media. Okay. Especially for black people who have pages or channels or whatever you want to call them on all these different social media platforms. All of them, I don't care which one it is, and I mean all of them set out and purposely shadow ban our pages and our channels, or black people's pages and channels, so that the so-called algorithm doesn't promote our content, our pages, our posts. They shadow ban us to keep our numbers down, to keep our subscribers down, to keep our success down, especially and specifically when it comes to, well, it don't even have to be content that they don't like. It's just content from a black content creator. Okay? Yes, they do this. Okay? So because of this, those of us in the black content creators and page creators, we've been, fiddling around trying to come up with, ways to respond to this element, to this situation that we're kept under. And I think initially, this black woman follow train has had great success. It being a really good response to the social media platforms, all of them, basically keeping our channels, our pages down. Okay, so now this image on your screen, this is just a random image of some sisters leading the charge, if you will. So I picked that as a salute to the sisters that started this black woman follow train on TikTok. I'm going to share with you a few video clips that is going to help explain to you what this is, why this is. And I'm also going to share with you some clips of some people's reaction to this black woman follow train on TikTok. And like I said a moment ago, I was inspired. On the bottom left of your screen, there's a title and a YouTube creator page there. Livy Anita. I was inspired by her report on this issue. She did a great job. So I'm going to share a couple of her clips from her report, as well as some other reports. And then when we're all done, I'll come back and chop it up with you again briefly. But again, this is a report on the black woman follow trend on TikTok over the last couple of weeks. It's a hot trend. And as far as One Brothas Mind, I want to be one of the first to acknowledge and put One Brothas Mind's full support behind this trend for the sisters on TikTok and all of social media. Great job. Outstanding. Give you a standing ovation with this. In the black community, no matter what they do to us, no matter what how they try to block us, discriminate against us, ban us, and then social media, shadow ban us, delete our channels, do all this stuff, make the algorithm specifically not, promote our content and our pages, keep us, shadow banned to the point to where other people and other groups can just come to our channels, steal our ideas, steal our content, and then go use it like the TikTok dance trend until the black dance creators went on strike. I did a previous report on that. I'll try to link it at the end of this report as well. But that's the game out here in these social media streets. If we are creating content and providing information, either our channels are being deleted, shadow banned, the algorithm is keeping us down. Even like on, for example, YouTube, we have subscribers. And when you subscribe, the way it's supposed to work is when you put up new content or go live, all of your subscribers are supposed to get a notification. They got YouTube has got it to where the notifications don't work, as well as they will unsubscribe many of our subscribers. Again, for the listeners that you're new to this is in general a brief description of black content creators and page creators on social media. This is our experience. We've always had a different experiences, just like it is in our main society here. But we're going to jump right in. I'm not going to hold you any further. I'm going to share with you a few clips. Again, shout out to Livy Anita, if I'm pronouncing your name right. I hope I get that right. And definitely go check her out on YouTube. Give her some likes and some subscribes. She hit it out the park with this report that she did. So much so it expired. Katie Smooth here. I couldn't do nothing but salute the sister on this one. So here we go. We're going to share a couple reports with you, and then we'll come back and chop it up from there. All right. Here we go. Here's the first one.
If you're a black girl that come across my page, I'm following you. If you're a black girl that likes my stuff, I'm probably gonna follow you. If you're a black girl that comments on my stuff, I'm gonna follow you. Sis, we are all a community. I see you. I'm gonna follow you. You're beautiful.
So for the past couple of...
Okay. So that first clip there, that was believed to be the sister that started this trend on TikTok. So keep that in mind. That's all it was. You see that there's no mention of anyone else or any other group. It's not about excluding anyone. It's about supporting black content creators or black women content creators in this case, because of what the social media platforms, and in this specific case, TikTok, because of what they do to us. Okay, we'll continue.
Of weeks now, TikTok has been hot, literally. Black women started a trend called the Black Women Follow Trend, and the goal of this trend was for black women to come together as a community and support each other. The trend blew up massively. Like, I don't think there is anybody that has a TikTok account that did not hear of this trend. Sisters everywhere were hopping on this trend, and they were calling their fellow sisters to hop on the trend as well. Brothers were even hopping on the trend in support and solidarity. This trend was and still is a banger. Another banger. Such a beautiful trend. Everyone loved it. Everyone was in support of it. Everyone was enjoying it, except a particular group of women. No, they did not like this trend. They hated that this trend existed.
Okay. Here are some of the effects from this trend.
I'm just gonna show you.
About that trend that I've been seeing on TikTok. No, I won't get banned. I will not get banned, and I'm gonna say it. Go away and let me say it. No. I have been seeing this trend on TikTok about skin color. Join me if you're black. Join the black girl train. What if I got on there and I said, join the white girl train? Look at me, I'm white. Join the white girl train.
It's not going to end well for you.
I don't care. Someone's got to stand up and say it. Stop the... Everybody is equal. Everybody is the same. We're all the same. Stop segregating and alienating people because of skin color. I hate that trend.
Following you back. If you're a black girl and you heart it, I'm following you back. Like, and they keep saying, if you're a black girl, then I'll follow you back. If you're a black girl, I'll follow you back. Why you gotta be black? Like, make it make sense. Like, why can't we be women in our women community empowering our black women?
Well, I have Sicilian in me. Do you know Sicilians came from blacks and whites meeting? So that means I have black in me. So that means I'm black, right? But because my skin is white, you're going to exclude me from your little party.
Y'all, sisters like this ain't cool. This is not cool. Okay? It is not a color thing. It is a good versus evil thing. Okay? And by the way, hi, I'm white. The sacrificial lamb that y'all sacrificed for the world, white. Okay? White. I don't give a what color you are. I don't care if you're green. As long as you treat people with respect and you are kind and you honor the Lord, I ain't got a problem with you. Step on my damn toes and you're going to see a whole nother woman. Okay? It is a good versus evil thing. Take the color out of it. Stop being morons and letting others control you by manipulating your mind into thinking it is something so stupid as to color. Wake up!
Not her talking about...
Okay, family. Yeah. Yeah. yeah, to say this trend has not had any significant effects and impact would be an understatement. Okay, I'm trying to hold my peace and just get through the clips here. Let me get to the next clip. Hold on just a second. Let me get to the next clip. The next clip for you. Oh, now I want to act up here. Give me just a moment. I'll get there. Okay. And we'll continue. Here we go.
So bad.
About to catch another fight. Apple bottom make him wanna bite. I just want.
Who go tell her? Who go tell her? Y'all feel so excluded. It's so fucking funny. Woo! Black women, I love us.
Okay. We got a couple more clips for you. Let me get to those. Yeah. It's a serious thing happening right now on TikTok. It's very similar to the TikTok black dance creator strike, but it's even more effective. So here we go. Next clip.
If you're a white woman, can you please follow me back? Only white women allowed.
Ma'am, I promise you that no one cares if you go off and start your own unseasoned, bland AF, unoriginal, copycat mayo train that will never take off anyway. The Black Woman Follow train has taken over TikTok and is the #1 trend right now. Your little male train will not follow suit and it will not be as successful. You mayonnated women do not know how to support other women. You don't even know how to support and advocate for yourselves. And history shows that. Decade after decade, you consistently vote to uphold patriarchal white supremacy to the detriment of you as white women and even more to the detriment of black women. So how is it that you are going to support other women when you consistently betray your own selves? Once again, black women create a trend, and once again, the mayonnaise clan steals that trend because you guys are incapable of creating your own trends. You steal that trend and you
Please forgive the music track. I'm trying to basically, there's a track on this clip and I have to try to mask it or block it out in a different track because I'll get a strike from YouTube, copyright strike. So please forgive that. Focus on the audio of what the lady is saying, please. Okay, here we go.
fuel it off jealousy. And once again, black women minding their own business, creating their own space for themselves, not even mentioning anything with the word white in it, not mentioning white women, and here comes the mayonnaise clan looking for their little participation trophy. Not everything is for you, Karen.
Other races of women did not have an issue with this trend.
Okay, there we go. As she said, other races of women did not have an issue on this issue. So again, my apologies there. There was a short additional audio clip in this clip, and I'm trying to avoid getting a copyright strike on that. So rewind it, play it over again if you need to, so you can focus on what is actually being said on that clip. Okay, let's move on. Next clip. Got a couple more for you here. Let's see. Try Gotta get it ready for you. All right, here goes the next clip. Here we go.
For them.
I saw a post that has been getting a lot of attention of a white woman stating that she didn't understand why black women were doing this follow train and only following each other. I am a content creator. My niche is makeup. Whenever I type makeup in the search engine, it's mostly light complexion people that pop up, and it's no surprise that the algorithm doesn't favor anyone with black or dark skin. This is not.
Okay. As you're being shown, this is an example of black people's experience, and in this case, black women's experience on TikTok. If you just type in makeup, the TikTok algorithm only shows and promotes makeup content from other groups, mostly white makeup content page creators, but it definitely doesn't show black. She's literally showing you what it does. So what are black women supposed to do? Let's continue.
Nothing new. This is what we have been saying, and proof is in the pudding, like it's right here. It isn't until I type in black girl makeup that I see people like myself. And this is why we have this follow train going. Because on a larger scale, if we don't support one another, who else is going to support us like that? Clearly the algorithm doesn't. So if you're not a black woman and it triggers you that black women are supporting and uplifting one another, do yourself a favor and go to therapy.
There you go. So now some of y'all may be saying, well, okay, that's what you should have to do. No. The algorithms for social media are not supposed to be biased, discriminatory, or shall we say racist. In that first clip, when she searched for makeup, there should have been content from all kind of different groups or different people's, different colors of people's makeup pages in videos and posts. But as she showed you, it was only primarily white makeup pages, that content that show up when you search. There's black women on YouTube doing makeup pages and tutorials. They don't get promoted. They don't get publicized by the algorithm. Same thing goes for all of your other social media channels. This is how the algorithm works. It excludes us on purpose. Okay, I'm sorry. I got going again. Let me shut up. Let me get to the next clip here. Let's see here. We got one last clip for you. And then we'll I think it's one last clip. Let's see here. We'll get, oh no, got two clips at least. Okay, hold on. We got something going on here. Oh man, I knew it was gonna do that.
Hey sisters.
Sorry.
If you're
family, let me get it together. Yeah, had a little technical difficulties. Let's see. I'm almost there. Give me just a moment. Okay. So that was some of the negative effects. I'm going to share with you some of the positive effects from that this has had. This black woman follow train on TikTok. Okay, here we go.
This movement works. This black women follow train works, and I'm a testimony because I just got an order for my business. And this woman, Patricia, if you're watching this, thank you. I have this page that I can't post a link, and I have my business page which also has like 60 followers. I can't post a link. But I posted a video and this girl asked me, how can I buy your products? I had to give her the long route, like go through my Instagram because that's where you can get a direct link. And she followed it and ordered 3 bonnets. So I'm going to pick them from right here. But here's the story. What most of you do not know is that the past, let's say 15, 18 months have been hell. Completely hell for me. And the one thing that has kept me going was making these bonnets, turbans, and headbands. And I can say this. I've always been in sort of situations where making bonnets has helped me. And that specifically, I'm going to say again, thank you to Black women, because the bonnets I make, they're African print on the outside and satin on the inside, which means my customers are Black women. So this is not the first time I'm being saved by Black women. I have lost almost everything in the past 18 months. It's been, I lost the house, I lost my car, I lost everything. I'm literally starting from scratch. But thanks to this movement, I got orders today. So Black women, let's keep supporting each other.
Just before we hear from this sister, many of you really don't understand the Black experience. Even with something that you may feel as trivial as social media or TikTok or whatever, there are a lot of many Black people can't afford to open up a brick and mortar business or can't afford to open up a pop-up. But without being able to afford to do one of those things, we still create. We still are creators, whether it be some sort of apparel item, a painting, whatever. And social media, with these social media channels and networks, they've provided a way that is almost zero cost for people who are actual creators to create whatever it is that they're creating, share it on their social media page or channel or platform. And if the social media channels were not shadow banning and blocking Black content creators' pages and channels, those of us that are creating products, services, or just pages or podcasts or reports, whatever you want to call it in general, we would be able to, acquire revenue from our pages, just like everyone else. But because all of the social media channels are blocking and shadow banning our pages from their so-called algorithm, our content is not pushed. Our content is not seen, except for the few who know of us and the few who find, just by happenstance, find our pages, our channels and whatnot, and they see we don't have a large following or subscriber base or whatever. So then they go, ooh, they check out our content or whatever we're creating. And if there's something that they could literally steal from us, an idea that we produced, that we created, like in example, the TikTok dancers, they literally would watch the dance, learn the Black TikTok dancers dance, and then go on their personal TikTok page and do their new version of this new cool dance, and they got 1 million followers. So then they will get the credit as if they're the creator. But in fact, they actually stole it from a Black TikTok dancers page. They were making money off of it. Man. So that's a big part of the reason why these sisters came up with this black woman follow train on TikTok. Because it was a way for black content creators on TikTok, in this case, to connect with each other, support each other, follow each other, to help each other, because we know the social media platforms are shadow banning our channels, our pages. Their algorithm literally is discriminatory. I would actually argue it's built that way on purpose to be basically racist toward us. Even though they're making money off of us with showing, bombarding our content videos with ads. They're making money from their ads, but they're not, at the same time, their algorithm is not promoting our videos or our posts or pages or what have you. So, I'm going to stop talking for a moment. Here we go. Let's finish this clip.
I never thought I'd be the person to actually cry on social media. I'm not that girl. I'm really not. But this, you've hit the nail on the head, and I think that's the reason why I've been so passionate about it, that I just want everybody to really get the gist of what this is, because we've been silenced for so long. We've been overlooked for so long. And now we are taking a stand for ourselves. And I just want everybody to really get the message that this is what it's all about.
Okay, family. I got a couple more clips, actually 2 more, and then we'll be done there. Let me get those ready for you. Okay, here goes the next clip.
You guys want to see something really funny about the Black Girl Follow train? Let me show you. So if you don't know what this is the TikTok Creator Center. You have to own a business to be able to access this. But the Black Girl Follow train is the #1 trending hashtag right now. And normally it gives credit to whoever created it. And there's no related creator because there's so many of you guys. I mean, so many of us, but that's unheard of. There's always somebody credited to have started a trend.
So, did you guys see that? This black woman follow train trend is been so effective. It's the #1 trend on TikTok as far as its trending content. Sisters, standing ovation. As I said at the beginning, as black people, because of the discrimination, because of the purposeful shadow banning and treatment, they do everything they can to use their platforms and tools and laws in regards to the major regular society to push us down, to keep us down, to keep their boots on our necks. In this case, at least temporarily, sisters, y'all found a way. I salute y'all. I got one more video. One more clip. Sisters, wow. Like I said, I had heard about this trend and was kind of watching a little bit, but came across some of these clips and I decided I was inspired, especially by the sister the sister's channel. What is it? Let me get it right again here. Give her a shout out. Livy Anita, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, or Ivy Anita on YouTube. Definitely go search for her channel. Follow her. Subscribe on YouTube. It's subscribing. You subscribe to me, I'm gonna subscribe to you, fellas. What y'all want to do? Are we gonna get on these, follow these sisters' lead? I'm One Brothas Mind is down, because we know our content is worth being shared with everyone and worth being promoted just like everybody else's content, whether they agree with what we are saying or presenting or not. As long as we are not violating, that's the lie that they tell. They'll ban us and block our channels if we're violating the rules and regulations. But what they don't tell us is they're shadow ban us with their so-called algorithm to prevent our channels from getting exposure, so we can build followers or subscribers just like everyone else. But that's the dirty lie that we, the black content creators, no matter whether we have small channels like mine or pretty large channels, our content creators' channels would be many, many times larger than they currently are if they weren't being, we're all being shadow banned. So again, I got one more, the last clip I want to share with you, and then we'll come back in just a moment.
Of course, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Y'all, I said I wasn't going to say anything about this black girl follow trend drama, but you know what? I don't give a fuck today, because one thing I can't stand is an insufferable group of people who have been afforded every fucking privilege and still want to whine about everything. Y'all's content is already pushed on this app by default. Everything that we see, no matter what we search, y'all pop up. In order for us to find ourselves, we have to type in our search and then black girl at the end. In order for us to travel the fucking world, we have to search whether or not it's safe for us. And that's because of people who look just like you. But y'all even want control of the trivial shit. And that's why you see so many communities of color banding together and excluding you, because you don't know how to be a fucking guest in anybody else's space. You always have to be centered. You always have to be the main attraction, and people are sick of that shit. And then when we say something about it, y'all want to talk about, oh, well, you guys get more than we do. You have affirmative action and all this type of shit. We wouldn't need none of that shit if it wasn't for people who look like you creating policies and laws that affect our lives in a real way, to the point that we need legalities to make shit fair, if you really want to get into it. And then y'all want to talk about reverse racism, which implies that only you can be racist from the jump, which we all know, but y'all seem to lack the understanding about that. But you're saying the same thing we're saying. Yeah, it's y'all. Every single time somebody tries to do something within their community, here you guys go, well, what about us? What about us? Start your own shit. You just know it's going to be bland as fuck. We're the trendsetters. We're the creators of the cool, and y'all know this. And the fact of the matter is, if y'all weren't so busy watching us and stalking us and trying to find some shit that we created so you can water it down, you wouldn't be inundated with black girls following each other. So you wouldn't have a reason to be so fucking mad. That's y'all's problem. You create these issues for yourself and make yourselves upset, and then get mad when other people don't give a fuck about your feelings. That's your fault. Stay the fuck off of our shit, mind your own fucking business, and quit trying to impose yourselves where you don't belong or where you're not welcome.
And on that note, and this concludes this broadcast for One Brothas Mind. We thank you for joining us. And as a part of the new black media, B1 choices are mandatory, and being on code is required. But never fear, Yeshua the Christ is with you always. Shalom.